Hello dear students of class 5. This is Samreen here. I hope you all are fine. Today I am going to give you question answers and book exercises of lesson number 9. As I have already explained you the chapter in the previous video, Red Eye, and I hope you all have completed word meanings in your fair notebook. So today we will start from page number 120. We will start from quick answers, and in that we have to give the fact life of a garter snake. Okay, because we have studied about a garter snake in that story. So first we will start with the this one fact life. So before that, what you have to do, as it is written in the question, that you have to either draw or stick a picture of a garter snake in your notebook, and then you have to write down the fact life. So what is the first one? That is appearance. So what you have to write, that it is not too long and has 3 pale strips and orange dots on its body and a blue slashes on its head. It also had 3 eyes. Next one, it lives in farms. What is the habitat? It lives in farms and forests and mostly grassy places. Third one is feeding habits. It can open its mouth very wide and swallow a whole piece of a raw fish. Fourth one is characteristics. So what is the characteristic? It sheds its skin, as we are aware. Next one is behavior. It sticks out its tongue to smell things. Okay, so this is the fact life. Now we will start reference to context. So the first one is, on second thoughts I said she might learn a lot from Red Eye. So who said these lines? We already studied in the story. So Cindy said these lines or these words in the story. Next one is, whom did she refer to? Means whom she is talking about. She thought she was referring to her sister Emily. Okay. Next one is, why did the speaker have second thoughts? Means before taking the garter snake to home, why she thought, secondly. The speaker had second thoughts because she thought Emily would learn a lesson from Red Eye. Cindy was mischievous and knew that Emily did not like snakes. Okay. Now come to the next reference to context. Well, if that snake means so much to you, I guess I will help you, she said. Means when Red Eye was lost, so who said these lines and what happened? So the snake was called Red Eye. The question is, what was the snake called? The snake was called Red Eye. It had 3 pale strips and orange dots on its body and a blue slashes on its head, and it had red eyes. So this is the appearance of that garter snake. Okay, Red Eye. Next question, who said these lines and what help did she offer? So Emily spoke these lines to Cindy because that snake referred to whom? Cindy, because she brought that snake to home, and she offered to help look for Cindy's lost snake. Who offered? Emily, Red Eye. Okay, now turn the page. Means next question, question number C. Here it is. Briefly describe how the speaker succeeded in helping the listener. Okay, listener means Cindy, and speaker, who is speaker here? Emily. So the speaker Emily succeeded in helping the listener Cindy by finding her pet snake. Okay, now come to read, reflect and write. That is question number 4. Where did Cindy find Red Eye? Where did she find? So Emily found Cindy's pet snake. Who found? Basically Emily. Okay, Red Eye in the bathroom closest, snuggled among the towels. Okay, basically Cindy didn't find that, Emily find that, and she announced that, or she screamed, and everybody came, and I explained you already, and then they found what they found actually, Red Eye snuggled among the towels. Next question, Cindy brought Red Eye home saying that Emily might learn a lot from Red Eye. When she said these lines, what did Cindy really want to do? So the answer is, Cindy really liked the snake and she wanted to keep it as a pet. When she said these lines, she also wanted to get even with her sister who had refused to lend her money on or her hairbrush. Okay, both the things she refused to give. Next question, question number 6. How did Cindy feel when Emily offered to look for Red Eye? Though she was afraid, but she promised to help her sister. So Cindy felt sad to think that Emily was not a bad person and that she had never known it. Next question, question number 7. Emily decided to look for Red Eye. Once she realized that the snake means a lot to her sister, what does this tell us about her? So the answer is, this tells us that Emily was actually a very nice person, because although she did not like snakes, she cared for her sister and started looking for it. Next question, last question. What did Cindy and Emily learn from Red Eye's disappearance and the search for it? So the answer is, both Cindy and Emily learned that they actually care about each other. They both made sacrifices for each other. Cindy gave up her pet snake and Emily overcame her fear of snakes and found Red Eye. So these are the answers, students. Now we will start next exercise. In book only you have to do this. Same page, page number 121. Okay, just below read, reflect and write. So that is word wall. Turn the page. This is your word wall. Here are the names of some snakes like cobra, python, coil. Okay, so you have to circle here. I have already did this one. Same way you have to do. Okay, like you can see fangs. Okay, garter snake. Then slither, mice. All these you have to do in your book. Now turn the page. Here you have to, these are homophones. You can see the pictures. Homophones means same name, or is a word that has the same spelling or pronunciation as another but a different meaning. Okay, for example, bet, bat, bet. Both are having different meaning but the pronunciation and the spelling is same. Like tie, tie, like wave, and the fourth one is drop. Okay, now turn the page. This is grammar time now. So we have to do preposition of time here. So for example, preposition of time tells, this is actually prepositions of time tell us when or for how long an event or action takes place. Okay. So for example, when we use, like suppose during, preposition during, use when. So I spoke of Red Eye's eating habits during dinner, right? Then till, so for how long, till is used for how long, so we search till dinner time. Okay, this is how we have to use it here. So see the exercise number 1. Write 3 answers of the following question using on, at and in. Okay, so the question is, when will you come over to my house? Here, so the answer is, I will come over on Friday, means on we have used. Second one is, I will come over at 7 o'clock. Next one is, I will come over in the evening. All right. So likewise you have to fill in your book. Now turn the page. Now do the same of the following questions by your own, means this is the question, when do you have the test? So what you have to write, we have, when do we have the test? We have the test on Monday. We have the test at 8 o'clock and then we have the test in the morning. Okay, likewise you have to fill. Now come to the downside. Here you have to underline the prepositions and replace it. The wrong preposition you have to underline and you have to replace it with correct one. Okay. So students, let me show you the wrong one first. For example, finish your work within 6 o'clock. It is completely wrong. What you have to write? By 6 o'clock. Next one is, I have been living here since 5 years. So since is the wrong. Please underline this one. In place of since we have to write for. Okay, for 5 years. Next one is, the teacher said that she would be free from an hour. So from is absolutely wrong here. What you have to write? In an hour or for an hour. Okay, anything you can write. I'll show you. Next one is, I have been waiting for you from half an hour. That is also wrong. From will not be there. What you have to write? I have been waiting for you for an hour, for half an hour. Okay, for. Next one is, we are on vacation for May till July. It is completely wrong. We should write here from May till July. Okay, here are the answers. So likewise you have to fill in your book. All right, now next exercise, exercise number 4 on the next page. Fill in the blanks using the prepositions given below. Means here is the box. So the first one is, the test this test must be finished within an hour. Next one is Farah went to Rome for 2 weeks. Next one, you must reach by 9 o'clock, or 9 p.m., or you will miss the train. Next, the television show starts at 5 p.m. Next, it has been raining since the afternoon. Okay, so you have to fill likewise. Next one is pronunciation. Students, here I'll tell you how to pronounce such words. Okay, they are having similar spellings, but the pronunciation is completely different, and meaning also. Okay, for example, see the first one, you must, it is written here READ. So obviously you will study, or you will spell means you will pronounce like read. Okay, fine. But whenever it is used with has or have, that is means past participle. Okay, so how we are going to pronounce it? Listen carefully. You must read this lovely book. Okay, that is read. And in the second sentence, I have already read this book. Okay, so what we have to pronounce like what? Read. Next one is turn the pages carefully or they will tear. Okay, not tear, that is tear, means फट जाएंगे. Okay, next one is a tear rolled down, means आंसू. A tear rolled down his cheek when he heard the said story. Understood? So both the pronunciation. Next one is third one, I'll help you in just a minute. That is minute. Okay, then the next one is look at the minute detail. That is minute detail in this painting. Okay, that is not minute. Okay, and the fourth one is we saw the live performance in Mumbai. Live performance. Okay, and my cousins live in Korg. All right, so same way you have to understand certain words, how to pronounce. All right, I hope it is clear to everybody, and we have completed lesson number 9 here. Okay, in the next video surely I'll be giving you the explanation of poem. Till then, please complete your work. Take care and keep studying.